cheap sunglasses. All night. In a funky fine Levi's and was sweating kind of tight. She had a West Coast strut that was sweet as molasses. Now what really knocked me out was the cheap sunglasses. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah. God damn it. We did it again. We've made it to another motherfucking Tuesday night. This is Blurred Minds Media. We are on Five Finger Fiasco. I am your host, Jay Wall the Jerk. Riding with me, as always, is the man with more taglines than motherfucking. Anybody who do you know that's got multiple names? They ain't rivaling my guy. Last week he was Jesus John. Tonight he is Super Cracker. So goddamn it, we always in there one way or a motherfucking another.
What's up?
Thank you, Robin Boggs, in the comments right off the bat, hot out the fucking kitchen. Love your taste in music. I appreciate it, man. I always try to mix it up. You know, if you want to peg us to a genre, it's gonna be hard for you to do because we go across the globe when it comes to music. If it's got a good beat, make your fucking foot tap a little bit, do something to your soul, we gonna play that shit. I don't give a fuck who sings it or where it came from. But real quick before we get into this Five Finger Fiasco, like I said, I'm Jay Wall the Jerk. Riding with me as always, a Super Cracker, and my guy, the abbot of this whole thing, the man who got me to put my face on this camera and talk his shit, Irk the Nerve, aka Mr. Somebody. Check him out on YouTube. Somebody got to say this shit. He in the background. I put him up on screen. What's happening, man?
What it do? Hey, what it do?
That's my man right there.
That is my guy, Jay Walski, and damn it, I gotta say it, Super Cracker.
Super Cracker.
I'm gonna pronounce it. I'm gonna pronounce it with my vernacular. I'm gonna pronounce it with the A instead of the ER. Speaking of cracker, holy shit, Hunter Biden.
Oh, funny thing.
He's bringing cocaine back.
I was gonna bring this
the skills and he's cooking crack.
Speaking of that, fuck it. Let's go right into it.
I love it. Hey, Jay Walski, thank you for mentioning the fact that the platform that I host is Somebody Gotta Say This Shit, which you are the co-host of that podcast. Somebody Gotta Say This Shit. The thing is, brother, we have said it. Do you know that the shit that we talked about maybe 5 months ago? 5 months ago, the shit that we talked about 5 months ago is coming back in the news. Burisma, remember Hunter Biden's laptop? Holy shit! Since 4chan. Oh, we are going to have a fucking ball with this one, J Wall. You already know I got a show planned for this one. Oh, did you see the geriatric act of fucking? Do you see the more information comes out about the laptop, the sicker Joe Biden gets. He publicly, he's having problems walking. Oh, my back. Oh, I can barely lift my arms. Oh, the video of him smoking crack in a fucking gravity room. Oh, my back hurts. I can't do a press conference.
I appreciate the hustle, and this is why. Because my grandmother on my mother's side, Pam Schweitzer, legend in the streets. Let me tell you, if you don't know, um, she was a degenerate gambler, an alcoholic, and a bona fide thief. But let me tell you the truth. She was also a sweet, older, so-called white woman, small in stature, and she can make herself frail at the drop of a hat. So the funny thing is, when my grandmother would get caught thieving, she went from a bona fide Scotch Irish mutt gangster to a frail old woman real quick.
Yeah,
So
terrible, ain't it?
I've seen that motherfucking hustle ran my entire life.
Oh, dude, that is exactly what Joe Biden is doing right now. I love every bit of it. The right now, dude, I am having a field day off of this shit. The fact, okay, because when the video first started circulating, and he's standing over a fucking scale full of crack cocaine, dude. I thought it was fake. I was like, surely not. I recognized the face immediately. The sound of the voice is eerily exactly the same as his father. And dude, when I seen the video, bro, I was like, no, no, no. And then I read into it, and holy shit, his whole 4chan account his whole account was hacked. And he's like me. He's a stupid motherfucker. He records his whole life. He's a dumb fuck. He's just like me. He records. He fucks. When he fucks, he records it. Everything does drugs. He records it. He's just like me. Only difference, I don't do crack cocaine.
Right. And
Damn,
honestly,
don't that suck?
I can tell you the truth though. There's been a time in my day where I might have sizzled up a situator or two. And let me tell you this much about that. Nobody is recording shit in a dope house. You know how paranoid these motherfuckers are? They will look out the blinds every 5 seconds to make sure that the same people that weren't coming up the street are still not coming up the street. You follow me? So for this motherfucker to smoke presidential crack and have it all on wax, he got balls as big as Shaq. I'm telling you right now.
Now, hold on, because I
Hey,
must have been.
dude.
I think I've been in the damn under a stone for the last couple of days. Did something hit? I haven't seen anything on this.
Oh, super. You have missed. Just cut on your goddamn. Just cut on the news. It's everywhere. This motherfucker. Look. Okay, so
Hey,
first of all,
real quick, Irk, make sure. I know you about to do it, but just for the audience out there to get them ready, like Irk's about to get y'all hip to just some bullshit in the news. Now we ain't going 10 full on you. We ain't going political, but we just gonna tell you what the fuck they already saying. So Irk, if you would, please get Super Cracker up to speed on the day and the times of the POTUS's baby boy.
Yeah, and please speak in the
yes,
language
sir,
of cracker.
and just like my man Jay Wall said,
So what he's saying is
if
speak very bland. Lightly
Bland.
oh yeah,
salted.
I am,
Lightly salted
but
if you could.
Void of
but
all
before
material.
lightly salted. Okay, so what? But I need to point out real quick before I do that if you want to go into detail with J Wall and I, join us
Man, I'm not paying
Saturday.
99 cents a month for that shit, all right? Just tell me what's going on. I ain't paying you no
Join
99
us
cents a month.
Saturday evening on Somebody Gotta Say This Shit, and we are gonna bring crack cocaine and the 80s back. Look, okay, so what happened was
I might fuck around and relapse on that show. God damn.
so what happened was it went out as a challenge some fucking computer geeks challenged themselves to hack into
Hunter Biden's, yeah.
Hunter Biden's fucking account.
Okay.
It was it was 4chan. They got into his 4chan account, and holy shit, it's
All kinds of
everything,
good
folks.
movies, huh?
Oh, it's everything. It's everything. It's him literally smoking crack cocaine. Him literally standing over a fucking scale in a whore's house, and the scale is topped with fucking nuggets of crack cocaine. And he looks right at the camera. He's smoking crack cocaine. He's walking on the beach, high as hell off of cocaine, butt naked. And
13 years
he's
ago, I would have had him tied up in the trunk of whatever car I was driving. And I'll just be like, God damn, I'm glad I met this motherfucker.
oh, and fucking and pictures with him with young prostitutes, naked prostitutes. The motherfucker's literally like me. He's just like me, besides the fact that he smokes crack cocaine.
He's your ordinary Joe.
If you sub crack cocaine for high-end ganja, you got my guy Irk all day long.
Exactly. and the motherfucker and look, the motherfucker is living his best life, and he's recording every bit of it. He got hacked. Look, dude, there is a text message. This is hey, holy shit, you want to laugh? There's a text message where he's texting someone. Hunter Biden has his father saved in his phone as Pedo Pete.
As what?
I mean, real quick. Hold on. I got to do it real quick. Let me put myself on the main stage. Hunter, there's a lot of people you rat out in life, bro, especially in the crack game, so you can stay on the streets smoking your dust. Your daddy, you put your daddy's name in as Pedo Pete. God damn, bro. I mean, are we supposed to expect from your contact list that your father is not a kid diddler at this point? I mean, Jesus Christ, son. I mean, you got to have a little bit of goddamn, what do you call it? Resolve. I mean, resolve. That's not the word. I'm sorry. There's a word for it. One of you smarter motherfuckers to figure it out. But what I'm saying is,
you gotta
bro, you got to ease it back a little bit, bro. If you're smoking dope, and I mean presidential dope, which means probably the best crack the world's ever seen, and you're diddling kids, and you're fucking with prostitutes, hey, bro, like, as long as you can get away with it, who the fuck's to tell you any different, right? But
and this is
your dad is saved in your phone as what was it?
Pedo Pete. And this is not
Pedo
speculation,
Pete.
folks.
Bro, that is
This
your
is
dad.
This is not speculation. Go look right now how Joe Biden is walking. The more he walks, the more that comes out.
Real quick, let me introduce my guy real quick. Spur Daddy in the joint. Now, nobody on the show knows who this guy is, but in personal life, I know he is. And goddamn it, when you're talking about a good hang, somebody you want to get drunk with, that's my guy right here. What's happening?
You like the shorts he was wearing the other day.
I'm not mad at him.
I think he pitched my ass at one point.
I did, but it was with my nub, so it was like a lobster claw.
Yeah.
What else,
But the funny thing is, the only person that can put them shorts on, and I'm like, you know what? he probably gonna get some pussy in him. Is Spur. So
Hey,
everybody else,
Spur.
I'm like, that dude definitely sucks dick. Spur puts on, I'm like, probably gonna get laid by a woman tonight.
That's right. That's
Hey,
right.
Spur.
I
These
like it.
thighs. What's up, buddy?
You're my favorite.
Thank you.
Hold on, I was last week.
Is that because I ain't talked no shit yet?
I think he's talking
Oh.
about the fireworks. Because they was all your favorite.
Yeah, they was all my favorites. Yeah. I couldn't pick
Yo,
one out.
I
Like
just want
one
to
or the
say,
other.
hey, I just
What's
want to
up?
say this is a fucking comedy show, and nothing to me is more fucking Dave Chappelle. George, God bless his fucking goat soul. George Carlin. Oh, I wish he was here right now to see this shit. Oh, he would die again. He would die laughing. This is the funniest. No, nothing is more funnier than the fact that Hunter Biden's look, okay, so the feds covered it up. The feds, we look, okay, so ooh, it is killing people right now that Donald Trump was right. It is absolutely beautiful to me that we have footage of me and Jaywalski saying 5 months ago on a certain show that we did on Somebody Gotta Say This Shit that
On YouTube,
Burisma,
check it out.
we said
you're
it.
saying
We
you're
said that
psychic.
this shit is going to come back and hunt Joe Biden and Hunter Biden. And guess what? It came back. The feds mysteriously lost the laptop. Remember? The feds
Yeah.
mysteriously lost the laptop. It don't
And then
fucking matter.
Donald Trump
His whole
found it.
account. His whole account got hacked. I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump isn't behind it.
And you know
I
what's
would not
funny?
be surprised.
You know
His
what's
whole
wild?
account
Like,
got hacked. And guess no, he was only looking for fucking shady deals with the Ukrainians. We
You
got
think this is
fucking
fake
Hunter
news?
Biden smoking crack cocaine, folks, butt naked. What story is bigger than this?
Justin wants to be him. I know it. I know it.
Yo,
Wouldn't you just love to be smoking
here's
crack
what I was.
somewhere butt naked?
Yeah, I would if it like wouldn't
Thank you.
cost
He's
me
smoking
all
crack
my life.
cocaine, butt naked, and we are nowhere near the 80s, folks.
If
Listen to what we're saying.
If it wouldn't cost me my marriage, my child, my job, and my house, absolutely, I would love to be butt naked smoking crack. I mean, goddamn, you
Living
know.
the best life.
Honestly, if my dad was the president of the United States, I'd be a wild boy. Here's my thing. Here's the fucked up part about it is, when it comes to like serious political, which I do not want to do that on this show. But what I would say is this: I loathe the acting POTUS for many reasons, not just because Democrat, Republican, dude. You wrote the 94 crime bill. I heard my whole life about how awful that was for so-called black and so-called Latino and poor whites. All since 94 on, as far as mass incarceration, fathers.
He's responsible for mandatory minimum sentencing.
So my thing is
he's the reason why we have that.
I do not really dig this whole guy being president after he pushed the pin on that bullshit. But here's what I will say. As a guy who made it my job to shit on my future, when it comes to Hunter Biden, bro, I'm not mad at him. The funny thing is, when I think about Hunter Biden and I think about myself and I look at Joe Biden, this is the one time I feel a little bit of sympathy for Joey B. I'm like, dude, I know at times you've made this motherfucker feel like I've made my dad feel. So knowing that, I understand that. Now, political, running our country into the dirt, gas prices, all this other bullshit, fuck you, I ain't with it. But what I can say is this: as a
it's the worst foreign policy you've ever seen in your life.
As a son with a Tommy gun from birth, full of disappointment, and shot my dad in the chest with it multiple years, I understand Hunter Biden. Period. Now, Joe, fuck Joe. I don't fuck with Joe. But what I will say is I get Hunter Biden. Your dad's got a little bit of bread, probably get you out of some trouble. You're a fucking dumbass. You're going to go wild. Hey, God damn it. That is the first 28 years of my life. So I'm really not, I can't hate the motherfucker for partying like a fucking baller because
Damn,
his daddy
28 years,
could-
Justin? Really?
Yeah, I don't think I actually made a grown man decision until I hit 30. I really don't.
That's
Yeah,
fucked
man,
up, man.
bitches.
I was hitting that shit at 19.
Oh shit.
Get your ass busy.
19?
You didn't, 19. Shit, yeah. Kids was popping out at 19. That put me in the
Yeah.
man syndrome right there. Yeah. That changed the whole
That's
outlook
because-
on everything.
That's
Well, you
because your
got years
generation was
of
just
wisdom
shooting
in
the
that
club
hair
up.
of yours.
Yeah. I really
You
feel
were
like
fucking lucky.
I really feel like if we just cut the roots off the front of your hair,
Hold on.
we
Don't
could,
you know
we
what
could
I was
solve
going to
world
do?
hunger by
I
now.
was going to glue some carpet in there because of the fucking off comments y'all made last week. You hurt my feelings. I didn't sleep well all week. I didn't make the money I needed to. So I'm just looking for a handout right now. You want me to get my little cardboard out
You
and go,
didn't.
please
You
give me
didn't
some
sleep
fucking
Put
well.
some baby lotion on it.
Yeah.
You didn't sleep well. I had a comedian.
Was that a
I
Wu
was-
Tang symbol?
I had a comedian that I was damn near would call a fan of because he was a murderer. Come on the show. I was hype as fuck all week when he told me he's coming. He comes on the show and immediately he says, all so-called white people, no matter what, are racist. I was like, well, you piece of shit. Like, are you fucking with me right now? Like, you're gonna box every single pale face into one box. I mean, look
No.
at me. Look
I
at
would
me.
say,
Look
I
at
would
me.
say-
Look at Spur Daddy and look at Super Cracker. There's no fucking way we all came out of the same goddamn box. I mean, come on, motherfucker. Like that is a ridiculous sentiment. to
okay,
say.
hold on. Now, you know I study this shit. It's my wheelhouse.
You study.
You know, and me and Jay Walski, whether the guy, the comedian, knows it or not, and no disrespect to him, whether he knows it or not, me and Jay Wall has had thousands of hours of conversation over the phone and in person about this same conversation.
Were y'all touching each other while you were on the phone?
Every person that is living in modern day society, every person is racist. Every. If you call yourself black, if you call yourself black,
I love the way Spur and Super Cracker's face look because when you said that, they were like, "Cool."
No, I'm sitting there thinking, I
But
know
it's
Spur
true.
didn't sign
But
up for
it's
this
true.
shit.
It is
He
true.
thought this was going to be an easy show.
See, race is a socio-political construct, and
Oh my
before
God,
that,
quit
it
using
was.
those words. It fucking hurts.
But-
I'm gonna pull out dictionary
Before
for throwing
that-
out words like that.
Yeah. The funny thing
Before
is,
that,
like,
it was
he's
dogmatic.
partying with us. He acts like we know big words. I'm like, dude, you got to keep it to like simple science, bro.
Okay,
Asparagus. Yeah,
Bottle
I know big
rockets,
words.
beer, titties, words like this.
so there is no medical, there is nothing medical or scientific that you can do to prove that someone's black. And the same goes for someone that calls themselves white. These are socio-political terms.
So
That's
what the
all
hell
they
am
are.
I just want to know so I can
Well,
continue living
see,
my
that's
life
the thing.
like I
Many
thought I
of
was
us,
supposed to.
many of us don't know. It does not
Dr.
express
Ert,
ethnic.
Dr. Ert,
It does not
I
express
need a
ethnic,
vial over here, buddy.
cultural.
Hit the vein. Need some stuff.
It does not express ethnic, cultural, or your nation state, nationality, and race is totally different. Two different things. When you
Yeah.
call a person a Chinese person, you're calling them by their nation state. You're not calling them by their ethnic origin.
Okay. Ethnic
Like,
origin.
so,
the
I
funny
got
yeah,
you.
thing is,
so
my
I
wife
would
one
just-
time asked me if it was okay to call a Mexican person a Mexican. I was like,
Who
"They're
asked you
from-"
that?
My wife. I was like, they're from Mexico.
Mexico.
What else would you call them?
Brown people.
You know what
Beaners.
I mean? Like, they're from Mexico.
Man, I tell you, hey,
no,
we work around.
do not.
No,
Please
no,
do
hold
not
on.
call them beaners, actually.
I
I mean,
wouldn't,
God
but
damn it.
no,
Like, that's
the
not
ones
what
I
you
get
say.
to know, the ones
Big
that I
Show,
get to know.
you single-handedly watch this show off fucking YouTube. Beaners. Why would you say such a thing? God damn.
Because they think
Because
it's fucking funny when I call
Cheech
them
and
that.
Chong
I
actually
think
made a
it's
song
funny.
called Beaners. If it's a
Well-
song, we can sing it.
You know what? We might as well. Let me get this shit on YouTube real quick. Let's start singing this goddamn song as soon as we can. Because let me tell you, my name is good in Cardinal Valley, but after tonight, you might have fucked that up.
Whatever, Justin. You take me over there. Hey, I guarantee you can walk me
I'm
in
gonna
a
take
crowd
you
of
and
about
leave you,
30 of them.
motherfucker, after tonight.
No, and I'll be fucking partying my ass off in the first.
We're
2
gonna get
minutes.
burritos.
Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
honestly and truly, low key, anybody out there, not a lot of people. I would hope that we had a
Don't take no offense
nationwide.
to that.
My
it's
thing
a
is,
name.
I would hope we had a nationwide viewership, but I'm sure it's probably not. So all the viewers in Lexington, which is probably 99% of you motherfuckers, low key, Cardinal Valley is the dopest neighborhood in Lexington.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck. I'll give a fuck what you think. If you ain't been down there, if you ain't went to the park, if you ain't went down through there, you don't know. Motherfucker, we grew up in that motherfucker. We stopped them motherfucking. We were the 5% ethnicity in there. And that accumulated for so-called white and so-called black folks. Everybody else
Hold on, man.
Hispanic.
Let me give you
But let
something
me tell
about
you
the
this.
valley.
That is the coolest fucking neighborhood you can go to. I mean, you're going to get great food. You can get a tattoo at any goddamn apartment
It's a
complex you can think of.
You can get it all there.
If you want a basketball game, to a soccer game, to a badass night at the park,
To the Latin dance off.
dancing with some senoritas, to some mariachi.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, in Lexington, Cardinal Valley is exactly where you want to be. That is the best spot going. I don't give a fuck who you are. That's the best neighborhood in Lexington.
At 18 years old, I'm sitting there running a 78 K10 Blazer, running wild in McConnell Trace in the Springs. I got a 74 International hung up in the damn Springs. We had never hit it. Didn't know what the fuck it was. Popped the tire. I've got my whole hood is in the water and my ass end's hanging up out of the air. We had to walk back to my shop. 10 years later, they got a damn national park. I'm like, I've been all over that damn place.
I found this son of a bitch.
We enjoyed the shit out of that.
To this day, it's my favorite fucking neighborhood in Lexington. I've been. You can call me Mr. New Circle. I've been all over that motherfucker, and I've never had a bad time in Valley. That's all I can tell you. Here we go. Oh, we got the comment. Robin, 40 years ago, Cardinal Valley rocked. Absolutely. Funny thing was, probably about 45 years ago, my dad grew up in that neighborhood.
45 years ago.
I'm probably being generous to his age, actually, when I say that. But
yeah,
now that I got Spur Daddy on, I feel like he's a good one for this topic. I don't know where Irkwin, he might come back. Super Cracker, looking
Hold
more
on, man.
like
is that a bean? Is that a bean up on it?
Yeah. You're looking more like a flea market Hulk Hogan at the moment, but I dig it.
Oh.
Just rip your shirt off. Let's be done with it.
Man, this is my favorite shirt. I just got this. These are wings, buddy. I just got
I know
this.
you just got that because I was at the party that hatched that. Me and Spur. So I mean, Spur Daddy. But I got some topics, but I got one. I'm
Spur
more
wants to
excited
talk about
welding. Look, do you want to talk about? You want Mig?
We can talk about whatever you want.
All right, check this out. Did y'all hear about the congressperson from Rhode Island?
Mm.
She goes on vacation. She's wearing a thong bikini.
Can we pull up a picture?
Yeah, actually,
I'm trying to see some taters, son.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and drum it up as I'm laying the backdrop here. Let's see what we got here.
Hold on, before you go deep. What are we doing? Let's go, because we forgot a little bit of something. What you doing, Jay Wall? Anything?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm doing a Buffalo Trace and Coke.
Go ahead. Spur?
Wheeler 13.
Go, boy. Well, I'm hitting the Jeff the Creed again. I'm beginning to like that a little bit.
It's a good sipper.
I'm telling you, man, I never had it. It's a whole different taste. It almost tastes like the fucking corn soured on them. I mean, it's a whole different taste. That red corn. What's it called? Bloody butcher corn. Yeah.
What did you say? Corn sourdorn?
It's soured on them. It's soured. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you'll
Soured
put a mash
on
that'll
them.
sour.
I got you.
Yeah, and I mean, if you leave your shit in too long and it gets bacteria in it and it gets moldy, it puts off a funk. But I'm telling you, it doesn't put off. I never had it put off a bad taste. But I mean, that funk will stay in a plastic 5-gallon bucket for like 3 or 4 months. I don't care how many times you wash it.
Did you make it?
Adheres. No, I mean, no, I didn't make this. No, this is
I was going to say.
Yeah,
that's what I thought you were talking about. But then you start making it sound like you made it.
Well, I mean, we've had shit go bad on us when we're fermenting, and that's what I'm saying. If you allow air to come into your fermentation process, and you don't catch it when it's done, that bacteria jumps on it and eats that shit up, and it puts off a skunky, funky smell. Even when you pour the shit out, it's still in everything that it touches.
That's when you throw it in the moonshine still.
That's what I did, damn it. I borrowed somebody's. Let's see. I think it was Joe Biden's.
Well, here's my thing. Everybody's all up in arms about this Hunter Biden shit. Honestly, brass tacks. Just for you all, just being guys, knowing people that have fucked up a little bit in life, knowing people that have turned the corner, this and that, knowing fathers of fuck ups, blah blah blah. Are you really mad, or do you think it's really a shot at the country because Joe Biden's son is a fuck up? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really feel like I feel like honestly his dad's fucked us enough. Like, I feel like he's got enough on his record where we could run on him all day and not even talk about his family. So my thing is, if Hunter Biden's just a fucking crack smoking partying animal, like, are you really mad at him because your gas prices are too high? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really think a crackhead has something to do with baby formula coming up missing? I don't think so.
It's the war in Ukraine. You know that shit.
But you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's like, oh my God, Hunter Biden, and we seen this shit. And yeah, it's definitely some wild shit. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, are you gonna fault the president's son for being a wild boy? I mean, honestly, for me in my history, I cannot.
Yeah. I mean, there's a good chance he was already running like that anyways before.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, how do you know he's just not like a degenerate, like fuck? Like, he almost cost Joe Biden the vice presidency, and we just know nothing about it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how mad are you at just a degenerate fuck up as you are the actual president? That's my whole point of it all. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Now let's look at the good side of this.
The president could be blamed for some dumb shit in our lives, I would imagine. But his son smoking rocks and fucking whores, who doesn't want to be Hunter Biden?
Like, how do you sign up for this?
Yeah. Hey, there's your next bumper sticker. I want to be Hunter.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It just kills it. And honestly, that brings me to what I brought you up to about the Rhode Island senator. I'm trying to get her picture loaded up here to see if I can find a good one. But that's
where the good chickens come from, ain't it? Rhode Island Reds, isn't that what everybody's always after? On the roosters and shit like that.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do then. Fuck it.
What you gonna do, man? Tell me, Justin.
I'm gonna do what they call the screen share because
Isn't it funny?
Oh.
Look at Justin Spur. Don't he look a little better when he's on the screen? I think he fucking has Stacy blow his hair and do all this wild shit to it. Because he didn't look like that down the lake. He was pretty slimy down there. Yeah, he was slimy down there at the lake, wasn't he?
I mean, it takes a good hour or two before a show for me to look like your grandma. You know what I mean?
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's product.
I tell you the worst. Like I've been called Bob Ross. I've been called Napoleon Dynamite, Screech. But my wife looked at me the other day and she said, "Shut the fuck up, Barbara Streisand." I was like, "Whoa, whoa!" Where the
Did
fuck
you put her
did
hand
this
on the
come
back of
from?
your head and make her just continue where you are?
I mean, I felt like I should have sang a love ballad at that point. I felt like I owed her something. Like Barbara Streisand, that's some pretty tall high heels to follow. You know what I mean? Like goddamn Barbara Streisand. You know, I honestly I feel like that was the best roast I've had because that's an actual respectable person. Who the fuck out there respects Screech or Napoleon Dynamite?
I don't know. Kick your head sideways. There might be a little Farrah Fawcett there, baby. Let me see the nipples.
I don't know who this is, but we're gonna ride with him. Big Dubs. What's happening?
Jay, whoa!
Oh shit! My guy, Matty Dubs. What's happening?
Hey, I'm trying to figure this shit out, bro. I'm new.
Is that butter? Is that butter?
That's the one and only Big Whale.
Hey, you know damn well you look like Mystery Science Theater.
That's the boy.
This
motherfucker is hosting
in
1960 movies.
Oh my God. You know what? There could not have been another motherfucker patch in on this panel that I wanted more than you, my guy. How are you, my friend?
Hey, man, I'm fucking doing great, baby.
Matt, you got to pull the camera back. It's right on your eyeball.
What? See, motherfucker, I don't know what the fuck it's doing. How's that? Is that better?
We don't even see it.
Damn.
I don't see it.
Well, my shit, I don't know, bro. I'm new to this bullshit.
Hey, but I love you
Big
for it,
cover
my
up
guy.
wins. It's
Just
like
keep
fucking
on
amateur
talking.
hour over here.
All right. Well,
Just keep on talking.
Shut up. Fuck you.
Hey, man, I'm showing you nothing but love. You know I love you. Why you talk to me like that?
I like pulling your ponytail.
There you go. Let's get rid of some of this hatred and this aggression there, sir. It's
All
really
right.
starting to wear on me.
You right. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing good. You still?
Doing lovely, my friend.
Hey, not too bad, man. Just settling down. Sweating my balls off all day.
All right. Can y'all see this picture?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
So what's wrong with it?
So
Is that
here's
Matt?
the thing. Here's the joint.
I see nothing wrong here.
This is the Rhode Island senator on vacation. There's a whole video to it, but nevertheless, she's in the two-piece bikini, thong obviously, decided to go pussy popping on a handstand and do the most. Obviously, it's not a pancake booty. There's some shape to this ass. So here's my question, fellas. Why would people take like such strong political arms over? I mean, have you seen Nancy
Because
Pelosi?
they probably ain't got an ass like her.
But what I'm saying is if you were a citizen like you were supposed to be, the first thing that popped in your head should have been Democrat or Republican, right? Not look at that motherfucking ass right there. Boy, ain't that nice.
But
You see what I'm saying?
That exactly alludes to my point of, when it comes to left, right, this, that, what you're voting on, look at Nancy fucking Pelosi. Look at
You ain't gonna show a
Hillary.
picture of her ass, are you? I'm getting off.
look at fucking Hillary Clinton. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the senator from Rhode Island pussy popping on the handstand on the beach in a thong with a legitimate fat ass on her. Here's my thing. With all we know about politicians and their fucked up ways and their maniacal situations, at least one of them is selling you TNA. I mean, god damn. I mean, what else do you want to vote for? You know what I mean? Like, and the funny thing is, everybody gets all up in arms about what taxes, susmortions. You know what I mean? Maxines, stabby jabbies. Or you can just be like, this chick is on vacation, drunk, upside down, shaking them tater cakes, and you know what? God damn it, that seems American to me.
She got a fucking wagon on her.
We got politicians twerking and allegedly doing large amounts of drugs. How in the fuck are we not in Rome? Does anyone study history? Like, this is Rome all over again. I think we should just start having orgies at the state capitol.
Hold on, where are you? Where are you on
that
the
already be going on?
As long as I'm the pivot man, I'll vote for it.
So we need orgies. I ain't talking about the abbreviation day fucking parade. I'm talking about real live fucking triple X orgies in front of the fucking federal capitol.
I'd be a son of a bitch.
Come on, Super Cracker. You remember back in the 60s when you were like 30. You remember that shit.
Hold on, our vibrator's going on. His vibrator's hitting.
Yeah, you hear that shit? He already had a motherfucking
Was that his
Easter
pager
egg.
going off?
He already had an Easter egg up the bum. He just didn't tell us.
Ain't that a bitch?
As soon as we started talking about ponytails, that motherfucker went off. He just busted a load all over his goddamn phone, and we know it. That's heinous. I'm sorry, folks. You know, this is a Christian show, and I apologize.
Justin, quit lying. Quit lying. Your mom and dad say you ever act up, I get to slap the shit out of you. So when I'm waiting to see Stacy come in with a floor lamp, and just knock your ass out after you say something one day. That would be some good bloopers.
After the third time I said pussy popping on the handstand, she was literally on the other side of this camera. Here.
Looking at you? Yeah. Going, hey, yeah. I see you.
Yeah.
Does she put you in them nice little handcuffs and get that little fucking whip out, the cat of nine tails?
Come on, guy. She's got the same problem. She's got the same problem the police have had my whole life. You can't handcuff a one-handed man.
Damn, I never thought about that shit. No, but I could chokehold your ass all the way to the station.
You know what's wild? I've never been locked up without wearing a pair of jeans or slacks because they always handcuff me to the belt loop. One pair of sweatpants and I'm out of there, guy. But
fucking
it was always the belt loop.
Hey, Judini.
The funny thing was, everybody was like, "You could just break a belt loop." Like, yeah, and they could break my jaw on the way to jail. Come on, man. I'm not a resistor. The way I look at it is, every now and then the cat has to catch the mouse. The way I see it is,
how many times has the mouse gotten caught?
Honestly, in my regards, way less.
Ain't got enough fingers counted.
Way less than should.
Can we do this on two hands or one hand, Justin?
No, honestly, they've caught me way less than I should have been caught. So I'm gonna put it on one hand, you sons of bitches. But honestly, you always count out 10 toes. So I had at least a good 15 before I had to run up on the nub.
I'm sure the nub's dangerous. I hear.
I mean, it's got me out of pinch or two, and it's got me into a couple relationships. You holler at me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Some people say
that you opening lines. I was elbow deep in this girl. Well, that ain't but 8 inches, Justin. Fuck.
No, legit elbow deep.
yeah, to the shoulder.
Okay, now that's a feat, brother. I give you. I don't know if your dad's giving you one of those. I'll give you one if it's to the shoulder.
Honestly, the first time my dad gave me one of those was when I was born. I lived my rest
And he
of my
took
life
it right back, didn't
getting him thumbs down. He's like, nah,
yeah.
no, son, you can't tell me about these escapades you've had.
Oh, Zach likes to sit there and run his mouth about him. He'll catch me and the missus in there. He'll start talking that silly ass bullshit, and I giggle about it. And he do. Oh, Mama starts getting mad about. I don't want to hear that stuff. I don't want to hear that stuff. So then we start talking about us doing it. It shuts his ass up real quick.
yeah, that'll usually work.
Turn the tables around on them.
Holy shit.
And when I say us, most of the time it's just me by myself, but I make her watch. So that's a group activity. And I relate to that. So just want to make sure you knew that.
That's like family, game night for y'all.
Like Stewie.
Yeah. Like some families get around together and play Jenga. You just tell your son about how you just
Jenga?
ravage his mother.
What a fucking movie.
You know, hey, we all got a thing. You know what I mean? Some kids eat popcorn. Some kids get to fucking live their whole life scarred.
Everybody's got a kick. I don't care what it is. It should not judge. Everybody's got a kick. If they think they don't, they fucking lying to you. They got something.
That is the truth. If you only knew the filth. Honestly, if CSI ran a black light through my bedroom one time, I'm going to prison for life, son.
Well, I was kind of thinking yours might be like a black tennis shoes and white socks kind of deal. You know, and you just getting off on it while you got them on.
No, see, that was my problem. I used to be a sneaker guy, so I would never want to stain my sneakers.
Sneaky there. Ain't no sneaky.
Holy fuck. The funny thing is, how do we get on your fucking sneaker shit?
Motherfucker, hey, I derail you. I am the devil. I'm El Diablo. That's what I tell the Mexicans when I show up on the job. They look at him. Who is that big fucking Adonis man carrying 200 pounds on his shoulder? I look at him, I go, El Diablo, get back to work. I'm telling you, hey.
How long do they stick with you after that?
No, they do. I mean, it's funny as shit. I mean, I'll be working around 10 or 15 of them. I knew the lead one forever, known him for the last 10 years. Name's Augustine, but fucking awesome guy, awesome worker. A couple years, maybe 10 years younger than me. But sat there one day and asked me, he said, hey, I brought him something. I think I bought them all lunch one day. And he said, like, I cook for you tomorrow. I said, you cook for me? And I know they got some good fucking food when they pull out the turkey fryer. And they pulled out what looked like a damn hubcap from a 1953 ton truck. Fucking great big round fucking piece of metal. Throwed some oil in that thing. And he went and got tilapia from Kroger's. Took that shit and sliced it and pan fried that crap. And it was like potato chips, man. It was the best fucking fish I'd ever had. And then 2 days later, he shows up. He says, hey, I got some more shit for you. I was like, all right, what you got? I go over. He's got, what's the shit you do all the time? The fajitas with all the peppers. That motherfucker got shrimp and steak in it. And it's, I mean, this oil sits out in this hubcap for the entire length of the job. It don't get covered up when it rains. There's bugs in it. And, you know, it's funny because I sit there and I'm like, I know y'all got the green sauce. One of y'all make some green sauce at your house. Where is it? And it's fun. You know, they get to looking at me and they're like, oh, be careful, white man. It's hot. I'm like, yeah, give me a fucking green sauce. I'm throwing that shit on. I look at them. I'm like, me and Steve will bring you some fucking hot sauce. We'll bring you some hot sauce and light your little Mexican ass up. But very good people. Very good people. Worked around a bunch of them. Would not trade them for a lot of people. So.
Oh, yeah. That's what I always fuck people up when they talk about racism and this and that. I was like, the way I chalk it up is I'm an American and I fuck with Americans. And the way I chalk Americans up is so-called white folks, so-called black folks, and Mexican folks. Outside of that, the rest of you motherfuckers might be subject for a little bit of racism. But if you white, black, or Mexican, man, I grew up with y'all my entire motherfucking life. We are all in the same pot. We all come at the same goddamn kittle.
But I tell you, it's all pink in the middle, right?
Yeah. And now if a motherfucker runs up on me, he's like, I'm from Iran. I'm like, well, I don't really know much about you motherfuckers, but as long as you
say
can
something about you.
as long as you can ran yourself to the liquor store and get us some bourbon and ran yourself to the motherfucking gas station to get us some cigarettes, motherfucker, you might ran up on the right motherfuckers. That's all I can tell you. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I know is the motherfuckers who have always been around me, and it's always seemed to be poor white people, poor black people, and Mexican people who seem to be
who were poor too.
They seem to be in the same neighborhood as us, but the cars always ran and they always had good food. So I was like, there's something with these motherfuckers right here.
Yeah.
Because while we're eating fucking ramen and fucking Hot Pockets, they're feeding the whole goddamn family off of motherfucking one grill full of fucking meat and onions. I don't understand it, but we got to figure this shit out. AP, what's happening, man? Can you hear me?
Somebody said racism, so I figured that'd be my cue.
God, you know what? God, I mean, you couldn't came in a more impeccable time, my friend. How are you, sir?
I'm kind of shitty.
Oh my God!
I'm kind of shitty.
As far as well, wait a second. Shitty as far as attitude, or shitty as far as drink of liquor?
No, like my attitude. I ain't got enough liquor in me.
All right, you know what? That's AP, and holler at him. We'll see you later, bro. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. tell us what's on your mind, my friend.
See the wizard. Nobody.
No, but for what's wrong, man? What you shitty about, man? Somebody needs an ass kick. What can we do for you, my friend?
You need a
Want me to
hug.
sing you a song? You need me to sing you a song? Yeah, give me
Please.
a song. I'll sing it to you, brother. I'll look in your eyes while I'm singing too.
Look, you see what you did?
I scared his ass. I'm sorry. I do that to my wife all the time too. I go, look at this, honey. Look at this. Come on, get you some of this.
As soon as you said I'm gonna sing you a song, he decided swallowing
Life was good again.
was a better option.
He knew I loved him.
Yeah. He was like, you know what? Jumping off this roof is a better option than listen to this motherfucker sing any goddamn thing. Holy shit. That's amazing. Here's the funny thing. I've got a couple more topics. We're at 52 minutes. Now, Spur, I know you've never been on here, my friend, but this is how we usually do it when me and Super Cracker are running the show.
You know Super Cracker?
I'm going to play.
You know Super Cracker?
What we usually do is.
Go ahead and admit you are an accomplice to Super Cracker.
Yeah.
All right.
The funny thing is, all growing up, what I called the Super Cracker was Ritz. Because if it was anything, better than a saltine, that was
some Townhouse.
That was
buttery biscuits.
That was a good month. Usually it's saltine and what do you call it? Peter Pan. But if you had Ritz and Jif, look at you old rich ass motherfucker. Look at you over here highfalutin. The funny thing is, that's not as much as my upbringing with my parents as it is my upbringing of being an adult. My parents always had Ritz and Jif.
I just eating straight peanut butter out of the jar. That's how we get down over here.
Yeah. Straight peanut butter out of the jar.
Yeah, I see what he was doing. He'd be eating the peanut butter, then he'd put a little on his thing and go, come here, Rover. Check out this peanut butter.
Yeah.
It's a shame it's the neighbor's dog.
Yeah, that's the best one to do.
Yeah.
Send that old skank home when you're done with her.
That's the best hustle ever if you think about it. When your neighbor asks you to dog sit for like $50 and
really,
you
are you going to let the dog lick your dick, Justin? That's fucking terrible.
But here's the thing. You get the $50 off the neighbor, but you starve the dog long enough to lick peanut butter off your nuts. It's honestly a fucking win-win.
It is. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
That's really
weird. Maybe that's why your hair's all fucked up. You looking kind of wolfy. You might have some dog DNA.
That might honestly be the best summer of a kid's life.
Oh my God. There had to be some little slut running around Carter Valley Park. Fuck.
The worst part about it is I got that story from your son, so I don't know how you chalked that up, but
I told him to shut the door. Damn it, I was busy.
Yeah, he said my dad only buys chunky. I was like, well, that dog's got to work a little bit, right? All right, but what I was gonna tell Spur, I see AP's back, but this is the moment of the show. I don't know where Super Cracker's at, but it's usually we refill the drink, we take a pee, and then we come right back. But how we do it is for the viewer, we leave them with a dope ass song. So since you're our new guest, Spur Daddy, give us a song that you want them to ride with while we're filling drinks and taking a pee.
I don't know, man.
What have you been
Oh, look,
listening
man,
to?
look, hold on. His hat got tight.
What's the last song you heard and you like? I got to see the name of this
The
song.
Cold Damn Vampires by Zach Bryan.
I have not heard that one.
It's on his new album. That's what I was listening to when I walked in the house. I just got back from cycling class.
Cycling?
Yeah. That's
You know
where
what?
I go watch all them girls on the cycles.
Is you cycling?
Yeah.
I mean,
Hell
can you
yeah.
imagine? Could you imagine?
What kind of cycle was it?
It's like a Schwinn.
Schwinn?
Yeah, Schwinn is the brand of it.
Isn't that funny?
Hell, I've lost 20 pounds now from doing it.
Well, I need to hook up with you anyway.
It's a
real quick.
win-win.
What's the name of the song, real quick?
Zach Bryan, Cold Damn Vampires.
Zach Bryan?
Brown.
Brian.
Zach Bryan?
Brian.
I have not heard of that one. Is that the only thing y'all pick up down there on the riverbank?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I used to live down there. Badass place.
I really do live down there.
12, 13 years old, we were down around the corner from Halls. That's an awesome place, man. I go up in the woods and just fucking walk around. Beautiful.
Yeah. Tell them about
Did
the
you
time
find
your dumbass thought you could ski on sand.
Don't worry about that. How about the time you didn't hear about me getting lost in the woods up at Zach's, did you?
You asked me? No.
Either one of you, man.
the
Oh no,
story.
I got lost. I had a full drink. I took a walk out in Zach's land. I kept hanging a right, thinking for sure I'm gonna hit his property. I ended up a half a mile down the road. I went through like 3 or 4 properties, threw my drink out after the first property. I'm like, I didn't hear nobody. All the fucking sounds went away, and I was actually going through the deer trails in the honeysuckle. So, I mean, I was like, motherfucker, this is a damn shame my old ass. They're going to have the fucking National Guard looking for me. I'm going to be on the news, you know. And
golden alert.
I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. But, I mean, you know, I finally got to the road, and I walked on the road for a quarter mile going, I know this is his road. I know this is his road. And 2 little girls come by. I'm like, whoa. And they're like, I don't know if I want to stop for this. So they stopped.
I've seen the movies.
Yeah, am I on Whooper Road? They go, yeah. I said, thank you. Y'all, please keep your window up and be gone. So, no, I mean, I for real, I was gone for an hour and a half.
When it comes to the deep, dark web of the internet, the conspiracy portion of it, how many Bigfoot sightings do you think they had in that area that night with this silly motherfucker being lost in the woods?
Shit, hey, I had to follow some person's house. I had to follow the fence line and climb their cattle gate to get the fuck out on the road. And I was at any time.
Probably thought it was albino horse walking through there with that mane he's got.
Yeah, right? Oh, my lucky stars, a minotaur.
Hey, man, they had creeks running both ways. I mean, I took off on one. I knew which way the creek was going. Well, at the hilltop, it was headed the other way on the other side. And that kind of fucked with me. I got to that creek. I'm like, this creek's running right. This should be running left right now. I don't give a fuck. I ain't that turned around. I know which way the creek's supposed to be running. So that creek right there actually hits a mouth down on the fucking river right there at 275 in Indiana. So, you know, I could have, had I continued to go straight and not continued to take right-hand turns, I would have been a mile and a half away from the river. I'd have ended up in the river. I mean, I was like, that's fucked up.
Well, I'm glad you stopped.
I don't know, man. I felt myself. I sat down for a minute. I was like, fuck, am I breathing all right? Oh, where's my blood pressure?
Because I know that your baby boy, my brother, has had multiple smartphones way before he bought this house. Where the fuck was your cell phone at? You didn't think that Sending
No,
911
I didn't have my
call
cell
out
phone.
of
No,
nothing?
because I was in and out of the, we were fucking around the pond. No, I didn't have my cell phone. I didn't have shit on me, man. And it wouldn't matter because
You
there's
honestly
no
just went
service
back
right
in
there.
time.
I did, man. And actually, I saw Bigfoot. Me and Bigfoot did some shrooms. And
Nice.
who else was there? There was fucking seven little dwarves. They kind of got me on the right way. Shrek was there. So, all the good people.
Thinking about
The craziest part about the whole story is it was only a 1 acre property.
Dude, hey, you know what happened? Hey, you gonna get old too, bitch.
You were like
gonna
10
get
minutes
old.
from the
You
house
gonna
the
get
whole
old, bitch.
time.
Yeah, you motherfuckers laugh at me. Hey, yeah, I see you had yard, man. Don't invite me no more, Justin. I unfriend you. Where's that button, Devin?
That's the difference between you all and us. Like, if somebody's like, you could get lost in these woods, I'm like, I ain't going to the woods. Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. Your ass just turned around confused 3 hours later, like you had dementia.
Is that some funny shit, Justin? Really?
You don't think so?
I do, yeah.
Because one day we will lose you.
Hold on, I heard.
One day we're
Jack.
going to lose you in the food court because you have
Thank
dementia.
you.
Then it won't be funny.
We're going to have to put a tether on them so we can keep track.
I'll be living in a van down by the river.
Some people will
Come
come
see
in
me.
now.
The wildest thing is once he loses his shit, he drives a white van. You know how hard it's going to be to convince people he's not a molester? Just because he's going to be out there all wild and shit, his hair all crazy.
I got candy, too. I got candy.
Oh,
Fucking cut off sleeves. He looks like a party for 8-year-olds. It's ridiculous.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I got some of this DNA in me, man. Joe Dirte. Fuck. We're from other soil.
Well, shit. Well, we lost. We had Chris and lost him. Irk, I don't know what the fuck his deal is. He's in and out. Eternal Mullet texted me though. He told me his computer crashed, which sounds like his wife's in heat. You know what I mean? That's what I would say.
That's the
My
best
computer
time to
crashed.
film.
If
Little
I just had
GoPro
a random 8:00 Tuesday slot where I could just be in there banging headboards, fuck this show. Well, I ain't paying me. Nobody's buying T-shirts.
Damn, Justin.
But like I was telling you earlier, Spur Daddy, we got way off track. But we're going in. I found this cold damn vampire. So what we're gonna do is we usually cam down. You can leave the background up. Everybody's gonna make a drink, take a pee, smoke something, put a chow in your lip, whatever the fuck you. If you got a vice, this is the time. And as soon as we all get back in saddle, we're gonna wrap it up with the last one or two piece of content, or news, whatever's in the news today that's not too fucked around. You know what I mean? We don't get too serious around here. We love like president's sons being wild party boys. We'll fuck with that. You know what I mean? The president being a complete goddamn buffoon and selling us all out to the goddamn Chinese and commies. Well, that's for another show. But outside
the Archie
that,
Bunker. Damn.
Need to do like the Florida man of the day.
Hey, I'm with it. Actually, everybody, while we're on break, look in your phone. Let's find some Florida man shit. We're gonna come right back with that. God damn it. We just got a new segment brought to you by Spur Daddy, his goddamn self.
That's right.
Good night. Peace out.
All right, folks. Well, we're on break. We're going to hit you with a good tune, and we're going to come back and wrap this shit with some more bullshit. That's how we do. 5-Finger Fiasco.
Them damn cold vampires been keeping me awake, trying to build an empire all the things that they can take. Don't let them steal your whole child and turn it something green. Damn you and damn all your ties to this machine. Ties to this machine. You moved to the city, girl, to make something of yourself. But them vampires are groping you every night on Eastern 12. So every night you carry a knife and some spray to keep them bloodsuckers at least a 4-inch blade away. A 4-inch blade away. Them damn cold vampires been keeping me awake, trying to build an empire, all the things that they can take. But don't let them steal your hope, child, and turn it something real. So damn you and damn all your ties to this machine, your ties to this machine. So you wanna be an artist, make something that makes sense. Them vampires take every ounce of love you can get. Never let them speak, and don't let them tell a lie. Let them know that you're walking alone to a warm home tonight. Them damn cold vampires been keeping me awake, trying to build an empire, all the things that they can take. Don't let them steal your hope, child, turn it something real. Damn you, damn all your ties to this machine, ties to this machine. There's hope for tomorrow. Stay clear and stay true. Look out for the vampires that are on the hunt for you. They're on the hunt for you. And them cold vampires been keeping me away.
Yo, yo, yo. We back at you. That was Cold Damn Vampires. Obviously, we do not own the rights to this music. None of us can sing like that. If you thought we did, you were madly mistaken. My guy, Matty Dubs, in the comments section. Where are these motherfuckers at? There's Spur Daddy. Clock it in.
Respond to a lady friend. She's checking out, see what I'm up to tonight.
Tell her to go on and patch in and look at the sexiest motherfuckers on YouTube. I don't know where Super Cracker's at, my friend. But let me see here. I had a couple of
I'm upset we lost
things saved here. What did you say?
I said I'm upset we lost Matt.
I know it. I was hype as fuck. That's my guy. We're gonna get him in. We're gonna make him a regular deal on here, man. That's my guy, man. He's a funny motherfucker, bro.
He does. Y'all two going at it at the lake, man. Kill me.
I tell you, that's one of my favorite sparring partners when it comes to the martial art of talking shit. Can't too many people do it better than my guy Matty Dubs.
Oh shit. He gets away saying stuff a lot of us can't say just because it's fucking mine.
I know it. I know it. The funny thing is, as soon as I crack on him, I'm like, this is going to be a one-handed joke that's going to make me rethink my life for at least 10 minutes. I'm just waiting on it. Wildest thing is I sent him the link and I sent my guy fucking Broadus Moon. I sent him the link. If everybody would have patched in, oh, this would have been some shit. Eventually, the stars will align, and I'll have him, Wells, you.
I was trying to figure out how to do it last time.
I know
that way he can get rid of Super Cracker. He's pushing the man out. You see how this shit goes. This is a young fucking young talent down low here. Don't get shit about the old man no more. Hey,
no, but actually, I was thinking. Oh, go ahead, Super Cracker. What was you gonna say?
No, Zach Bryan, Damn Cold Vampires.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, that's a killer song. I like that.
If you actually listen to the lyrics, it's pretty good. That whole album he just come out with. If you listen to the lyrics of the songs, I mean, they're awesome. Just better.
But like I tell Justin and all them, I'm like, I listen to what's on the radio, so I really don't give a shit about all that stuff. But I'm sitting there and I'm listening to Morgan Wallen did a Wasted on You. Man, that was fucking badass. That's one of those songs is like Nashville Outlaws doing some of them tribute band, tribute shit to the other bands. And that's fucking badass.
Have y'all ever heard of a Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll, fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. He's got some good music out there.
The wild thing is, I didn't know nothing about this cat. And, like, I guess he's got a new album coming out. So a lot of the podcasts that I listen to were interviewing him, like, throughout the couple weeks. And I was like, who the fuck is this goddamn dude? So I started listening to him. I was like, his story is not far off of my story. And not only a lot of
it's just out in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the wildest thing is, I was like, all right, man, like this dude seems like us. He's from Tennessee. He's not far off. Let me check it out. I started listening to his music today on Spotify. Fucking
badass.
The motherfucker's got some goddamn songs, man.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, and there's a couple of bands out there I'm thinking of, and I the names ain't hit me right now. Something so and so featuring Jesse or something. Welcome to my house. Fucking badass song, man. When you listen to and it's just bullshit. It's just got that humdrum. I mean business here. This is what's going to happen if you show up. And you just think about that shit, and it's the same way as your rap. It's just shit that was hitting down on the streets. It went good with that beat.
New
all
Breed,
that shit together.
featuring Jess Howard.
Yeah. Welcome to my house. Yeah, you need to listen to that shit. That's pretty damn good.
Hell yeah! I tell you who I really felt like. I don't think he's put out a lot of new music lately, but out of a lot of the newer cats I've heard within the past, I would say, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, 6 maybe. Culture Wall. Y'all heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he plays at
Manchester like once a year. He played, I think he played earlier this year. Down there
Culture Wall.
Mm-hmm.
He sounds like Johnny Cash, but he's like 20-something years old. He's a badass. A complete badass, dude. Like, he's got a song.
You catch yourself touching yourself while you listen to his music? Make your nipples hard stuff.
A little bit.
Rainbow farts come out your ass.
I put my hair back.
His own hair.
Yeah. I put my hair back in a pompadour. I put my hair back in a pompadour and I wear all black. I get a guitar and a dildo and I just vibe out, man.
Josh, really? I thought this was a family show. You just fucking
guitar and a dildo.
You know what's fucked up? Emily Sutherland was like, I watched y'all's podcast. I was like,
she told me the same thing. She said, that's a funny ass shit. I said, no, it's not. It's just people getting fucked up.
All right. But I told her, I was like, awesome. She's like, I really like the show about the black dildos. I was like, well, goddamn. Like, this is this is where I am with one of my best friend's little sisters. She likes our podcast about black dildos. I'm like, I'll never be invited to another Thanksgiving.
You are twisting that shit just around there for ratings, brother. Has corporate got to you?
No, honestly, I'm surprised any of our shows stay on. When it comes to this cancel culture and shit you're not supposed to say, we are definitely bumping the line of never seeing the light of day.
Bumping the line, man. I was good until you throw that in my mind. Now I'll be thinking about bumping the line for next week. Losing
Matt
sleep.
Will said Jelly Roll makes him look small, though. That is a fact. That is a big old boy. That's for sure. When I started seeing him in the interviews, I was like, God damn, like, how many more albums does this guy got in the tank? Like, eventually he's gonna come out there with one leg missing. You know, he gotta have that sugar. Gotta have it. But all right, fuck it. We talking music. Whatever. That's a good way to wrap it up. I had some bullshit I was gonna talk about, but most of it's probably dumb. So
you sound like you're fucking 12 years old, Justin. Getting ready to ask a girl out. Oh, you think you like me? Let me write a little note here and fold it up into a flag.
I think that Zach
is
Bryan
that not
guy,
the move?
I think he got famous off of TikTok. I think that's how his whole career got started.
Who?
He was that Zach Bryan guy.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he got started off of a video he posted on TikTok, or somebody posted on TikTok. Started his whole career.
Man, that's just insane. And you know, the Chinese people are watching us going, oh, watch all the white people. They moved to this one. All the black people, they moved to this one. Is this wrong, Justin?
Yeah. And then they'll be like, but
yeah, it's just a little bit wrong.
but then they'll be like,
I'm so sorry.
But all of them eat the fried chicken.
Do these look like beans to you? These are not beans.
Oh man, that's hilarious because you know there's a million things I thought we could have got kicked off of YouTube for, but Asian hate, that's a new one. I appreciate that. You know, like
no, I spread happiness. Me love you long time. I spread happiness.
That's the one thing I could always say. Like, if you look at America and all the people that get up in arms, like race wars and protesting and all this wild shit.
Damn it!
Have you ever seen the Chinese Americans come up in arms over anything? You know, like they seem like they're like, you know, you leave me alone. It's all good. You come in, you get your nails done, you get your fucking goddamn wonton soup, and get the fuck up out of here. They don't really give a shit about much of nothing we're worried about. And I envy them. I'm like, we should all be more like the Chinese Americans. They're like, we don't really protest or cause a lot of ruckus. We just get you money and keep it moving.
Yeah, it's funny. You know,
I'm not mad at them.
That because I'm at Lowe's the other day, and who fucking finds me out? The damn woman at the Chinese buffet. Oh, how you doing?
What Lowe's you go to? It's got a Chinese buffet in it.
The Chinese buffet, man. No, I'm saying she was there shopping and she wanted to fucking come hang out with somebody that looked like he knows what the fuck he's doing in Lowe's. I'm walking around with a list.
I thought you found a Lowe's that had Chinese buffet in there. I was like, I'm about to.
Oh, fuck no. China, hold on. I got one for you. Chinese buffets, green shell or blue shell mussels, the big ass fucking mussels that they boil and lay them on a half shell on ice. And then they got a little red pepper hot sauce. It has a lot of pepper seeds in it. Throw that shit on there, squirt some lemon on it. I'll eat like fucking 18 of them. I'll have 2 full plates of mussels, and then I'll go for a plate of meat. You know, the vegetables, they over there with the skinny people. We don't need no vegetables right now. We're on a meat diet. So, you know, fucking throw that shit in there. Well, they apparently, because of COVID and all you motherfuckers that didn't want to work, I'm not saying who, but you know, we can no longer get this chili sauce no more. They throw some shit up there that tasted like fucking hamburger grease. I'm like, oh no, you know, and the fucking mussels looking like they got STDs. They got a little hairy clam. It's funny. They got that little fucking hair shit that hangs out of it. Yeah, you get some hot sauce on that. It tickles your throat on the way down. Make you a little shit get hard.
I bet you like that.
All right, so goddamn, while we're talking about it, if a motherfucker was to end up in Central Kentucky, Lexington specifically, and just have the dire need to go to a Chinese buffet. Super Cracker.
Hit the one on
Which-
Richmond Road across from Liquor Barn. Yeah.
Richmond Road across. That's the one, right?
I like that one. I've hit the one on New Circle across from Burgers and Shakes because I like greasy fucking meat a lot too. So I
That's
kind of
the whole
peruse
walk,
over.
isn't it?
You know, you got a lot of you guys are out looking for prostitutes and naked women. Fuck, I see a new fast food sign show up. Oh fuck, baby, we're gonna go over there, honey. Yeah. Like what do they got? Jelly Belly Biscuit? I ain't been down to that one on fucking Walton in Maine. Have not been there yet.
Look,
Matt,
Matt said
Matt
the
on
same
that. Matt on Jelly Belly.
Hey, I heard there's a resurgence in Lexington of Taco Tico. Is that true?
Yeah,
I
they're
told you,
popping up.
yeah. Yeah,
I think
we
we
three
got
of them.
2 or 3 of them now.
3 of them: Southland, Park Hills, and North Park.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. When I was a kid, I refused to eat Taco Bell because of Taco Tico. That was my shit. I thought Taco Bell was garbage.
But you
When I
had
was a
Taco
kid.
Tico in the valley, man. That was a good Taco Tico there when it was open.
Yeah.
Right
but
by
the thing is,
Bondurant.
too, but I grew up out fucking goddamn
You grew up in a neighborhood that have a big pill bottle as a fucking mascot in it.
on your side of town.
A pill bottle building. You know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you talking about.
pill
Bondurant,
bottle-
down on Village Drive.
Bondurant,
It's a great
yeah.
big fucking.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying
No,
now.
but when I first
Tell me
ended
there
up on-
weren't some drugs dispersed around the valley at certain times.
dude, the ice cream man had the best weed.
You never introduced me, you asshole. Fuck you, you little bastard.
Back then you were Jesus John. Everyone's like, he don't smoke weed anymore.
I'm
I was
gonna
like,
smack
what
it.
a
Hey, I'm
square.
gonna smack the shit out of you like your dad did. Hey, Dad, we're gonna box. Yeah.
I tell you something hilarious about my dad and smoking weed. So me and my cousin dip out at a lunch. So we had a what do you call it? A hazmat training at the shop. So everybody was eating like lunch meat sandwiches. They brought in all this lunch meat and shit. It was a nice little spread. I'm not gonna lie. But me and my cousin at lunch, we always smoked a joint. So we were like, just because lunch is at the shop and we're doing hazmat doesn't mean that we don't have to leave and smoke a joint like a couple goddamn idiots. So we left, smoked a joint, came back, and I'm making a sandwich. My cousin makes a sandwich, and my dad rolls up on us. He's like, hey,
Oh shit.
what do y'all think about hazmat? And we're like, yeah, everything's good. He's like, you like the lunch? We're like, oh yeah, goddamn, what are you talking about? Roast beef, buffalo chicken. It's a fucking amazing. Like, goddamn, I mean, I'm surprised there's no bologna here. This is ridiculous. This is all the high-end lunch meats. I mean, what else could you ask for, right? Everybody walked away, and he kind of looked around. And he looked at me and my cousin and said, you motherfuckers are killing me. You cannot get stoned and do hazmat training.
He should have
We're
been
like,
a black man
"Oh!"
doing that. He should have been a black man looking at
That's
you
where you're
going,
wrong.
"You done fucked up."
We're like, oh shit, he caught us. We're busted. Funny thing is, 2 guys got 100% A pluses in the hazmat class. Me and my cousin, stoned as shit. My dad was so fucking pissed when we got valedictorian of the hazmat
Hold on.
class.
Now,
It
what
was
is-
so
what is-
fucking
hey,
funny.
hold on. What is Tricky Ricky to you? Uncle?
Tricky Ricky is my second cousin. He's my mama's cousin. His
And
mama
Jeffrey?
is my granny's sister.
Who is?
Tricky Ricky's mama is my granny Pam's sister.
Okay, I got you. So, Tricky Ricky and your mom are cousins.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey?
Jeffrey's mama is my granny's sister. So Jeffrey is my mama's cousin too. Jeffrey, because Rick's got
Well,
3
what the
brothers.
fuck are you doing in there? You hanging out with older people. This gets you in trouble in life. Learn to hang out with. Hold on now. I went through this with my wife. I learned something being with this woman. You got to have the right age with the right age, and you got to hang out with the right people. Well, who the fuck were you
Yeah.
hanging out with, Justin?
The right
You too,
age.
Spur.
The right age
Don't
was
start this shit, Spur.
I'll be honest with you,
right-
I hang out with a lot of people older than me. I go over to the golf clubhouse all the time. They're all in their 50s and
I'm not
60s
seeing
over
them
there.
little round halos over either y'all's
I-
head.
I tell you what, just about every one of them out drink me every time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's green teas, lemon drops,
Honestly,
Hey, liquor makes shit disappear. Don't you know
Yeah.
that?
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I
it's
pieced
so
out
good.
pretty quick.
Yeah, it's so good.
older people are the coolest motherfuckers to hang out with. But
I know.
honestly,
I love it, man.
all the people my age I hung out with were like people like, your baby boy who got me out of jail and picked me up in pinches. And, you always got to have them homies that aren't retarded. You know what I mean? Like I was retarded, which allowed your son to be an angel, which got me out of trouble. And I love him for it. You always got to have that homie. You always got to have that homie when you call him. When I would call your baby boy and I say, hey, this is what we're going to do tonight. He'd be like, there's no fucking way I'm going to hang out with y'all. I'll be like, all right, cool. I'll call you in the morning.
I can hear him saying that in my head, man.
Dude, the funny thing was,
hold on. You know how many times I've had to go pick his fucked up ass up?
He'd be like, well, that's a stupid fucking idea.
Not get where he needs to go. Yeah, no, he gets out there on another level. Yeah, he gets out there, he gets fucked up.
But see,
he told me one night, he gets out and he's like, I'm taller than you, Dad. I said, yeah, you are, boy, here as I carry you inside baby style, And Jesse sits there one night and drops out. She's laughing all the way home. I pick her up. She takes a step out and she fucking falls backwards on a bunch of 2x4s with nails hanging up like this. I'm like, shit. Whoa, watch the nails, Jesse. She's like, I'm good, Dad. Hey, but I watched Zach one day take a step up a 6-inch concrete curb and in slow motion stepped up and was looking at me grinning and just slowly folded up. By the time he was done, he was all up in an 18-inch tire. His whole back, his head, he was just fucking back there smiling his ass off. So,
oh shoot!
See, that was the difference, He knew he could call you and just get laughed at and still be all right. I knew I called my dad.
Hold on,
and not only was I going to be drunk, I was going to be beat up. So I just took the alternate route.
Why would he beat you?
I mean, why would he not?
Why would he beat you? Damn, Justin. We had such a good time when we was kids. Or you were a kid, I was a grown-up.
Do you remember playing basketball with that guy?
Yeah, I remember playing basketball. That's what happens when you foul a big man that's got a short fuse.
Yeah, at 14, when you foul a 40-year-old, you get your ass
Hold on, that nub. Don't come off with some little pussy-ass shit, brother. You lost your mind. You run fucking 20 feet and you hit that motherfucker and steamroll him. Oh, was that a foul?
The funny thing was that pretty much set me on my trajectory for life and dudes. I was like, dude, I used to fight my grown ass dad as a kid. Like, you're my size and my age. Like, fuck you. I was fighting Goliath as David for a long time, motherfucker. I was always batting out of my league. They got me prepared for you.
Hold on, let me ask you this: Did you ever think you were close? Did you ever one time think,
never?
I'm almost going to kick his ass because I wanted to let you know that there was probably another 75% recharge behind what had just slapped the shit out of you.
Honestly, when I watched the Avengers Endgame, I realized what it must feel like for Thanos to grab a hold of you for real. Because no matter how badass I thought I was, when my old man grabbed a hold of me, it was like
it was over, wasn't it?
It was. There's no winning this here. It's like, honestly, I have drastically fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, this is not gonna go in my favor. Best case scenario, the police show up. That's like what I can hope for. I've never hoped for police in my entire life like I did when my dad would get his mitts on me. He's like, please. Isn't there something called CPS? What? I thought I heard about CPS. What is that exactly? Can I call them? Yeah, but the bad thing is when you earn it like I earned it, you're like, you can't call on him.
That's for cock and pussy service.
Basically so. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna run this out. One more topic here. Let me see. Let me get y'all a good one here.
Yeah, gotta be a 5-minute. I'm going in 5.
You going in 5?
Yeah, and I got a special a special kick out for Spur. He ain't used to my dismissal.
Okay. Well, actually, this is a goddamn good one. I don't even know why I saved this once I reread it because it's awful. But for some reason, I feel like I need to tell you two right now. So, this is fucked up, man. A 70-year-old woman. A 70-year-old woman.
Is this old people?
Hell yeah, they're old. So honestly, it's not that fucked up because they're old. They're gonna, their time was coming. But
That's 12 years older than me, Justin. Come on now, be easy.
That's what I mean. Within 12 years, I'll be like, any minute now, we're gonna catch we're gonna catch a live heart attack on this show. Like I'll be like screaming in the YouTube, like, push his home alert button. Push his live alert. Please push his live alert.
Hey, I'm gonna program your number there, asshole.
Bevan, push his live alert, please. He's seizing out.
Gotta push. Your second mama knows what she's gotta push.
And it's honestly as weird for me as I think it is my brother. Because god damn it, like, why would you do that? Why would you do that to me?
You think about that all week.
Honestly, the funny thing is, my mom, Bevan Jeter, and Trisha Sutherland are honestly like Virgin Marys. Like, none of you all stuck your nasty parts in none of them. None of you ever stuck your nasty parts in them. They just had us like angel babies. And that's why we could never do no wrong. And you'll never prove me any otherwise, you dirty son of a bitch. But all right, so this 71-year-old woman, I don't know why I saved this. I really am starting to question my own mental capacity. But all right, so the 70-year-old woman gets trampled by an elephant to death in India, right? That's honestly the exact silence you should give for such a heinous crime. Here's why.
Crime?
The elephant's obviously a fucking murderer.
Democrat.
Like somebody needs to kill this fucking goddamn elephant. You can't just trample people's grandmas.
Joe Biden didn't have the stick on him.
We can get off an elephant.
I feel like Joe Biden would have fucked it. And that would have saved the lady.
Hold on, think about it.
He probably would have done that before it trampled the woman.
For a straw.
So depends on how much meth he had.
Here's my thing, and this to me is a whole. It has to be a whole lesson in karma and how you live your life while you're here. So an elephant tramples a 71-year-old woman to death. That's awful. Honestly, not even the story worth me telling you. Here's the story. The same exact fucking elephant comes charging through the jungle and tramples her again during her funeral. So here's my thing.
She called him a fat bastard.
I swear to God, this is
you
a
read
story.
This in the Sun magazine?
This is a story. This is a live story on my Google, on my shit, Local 12, on my phone. I just scrambled across. I didn't look for it. It just happened to show up. This lady had to be like fucking like eating Nancy Pelosi's box or something. You know what I'm saying? Like awful, like heinous crimes to America.
Brother. You don't knock it till you tried. You're getting kind of harsh on one side there. Come on.
Nancy Pelosi?
Wouldn't you?
I'm not. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not knocking one side. Because the thing is,
sugar helps the medicine go down.
Because here's the thing: when it comes to leaning left, if you're like, would you eat the Rhode Island senator who was twerking, pussy popping on a handstands box? Sure would.
Sometimes I get hungry. I eat
sure
anything.
would.
I'm kind of like Mikey. I'm sorry.
Yeah. AOC on a good night, muy caliente, senor. But I'm not saying I vote like these bitches. Goddamn. Might be some, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. Politics ain't got nothing to do with a good old clapper. So that's all I'm saying. You know, like, come on. I'll never let a vote get in the way of some good old Fun.
Can't.
So are we done, Justin? Are we done? Are you done abusing me tonight?
Well, honestly, what is y'all's take on this? How heinous of a woman did she have to be to
What
get
I'm
trampled by
trying
an
to think of
elephant and then have her funeral ruined by the same elephant?
Maybe
Here's
the
my thing:
elephant was trying to make
elephants
some
are
curry.
not.
How did they identify the elephant twice? How do they know for sure
No.
it's
Is
the same
that a
elephant?
GOP elephant?
You know, I see where Spur Daddy's going, and I don't think they said that in the story. But here's what I'm going to say: even if it was another elephant, you
It
know,
wasn't another elephant.
bitch,
That's karma.
you have done something to a baby elephant. You have cashed
She
in on
fucked
some
with those elephants
ivory.
her whole life.
You should, yeah,
It came back.
shouldn't have
I
sewed
think-
off them tusks.
I think she done cashed in on some ivory one time and fucked her karma completely up in India.
That
That's
elephant
what I'm
said,
thinking.
"You fucking know why."
Yeah, like bitch,
You
that was
know
my
why.
brother. That was my brother Brutus that you took your ivories off of, bitch.
Oh shoot!
You think we
All
didn't
right,
notice
guys.
them earrings?
Love you, Justin. Fuck you, Spur.
Yeah.
We had 2 channels.
It's
back
been
when
fun.
We had 2 channels when I lived down there. 2. That was 74 to 76.
And if you
So
can
hopefully
look
you
at
got
it,
more channels.
and if you look at Super Cracker, you could tell them 2 channels were porn and wrestling.
Right here. You notice
Porn and
there was
wrestling.
one, and there was the other one.
Woo!
Yeah, it was WCW and Debbie Does Dallas on a repeat.
I will say this though: next time Spur needs to have more than maybe a drink and a half or 2, don't you think, Justin? And you need to get off the coke, dumbass.
Well,
need
you gotta
to
realize
just
I literally walked in here from getting back from cycling class and poured me some Weller and hopped
I'm
on.
feeling all healthy and don't want to drink no alcohol. Fuck that shit, man. Man up, bitch. Damn. No, I love it, guys. Everybody be happy. Fuck both y'all. You know it. You know it.
All right,
Enjoy it,
love
guys.
you, brother.
All right, love you.
I love it.
Jay
Spurt,
Walt, thank you.
We'll see you,
Absolutely.
Justin. It's been fun, buddy.
yeah, man.
Yes,
Hey, anytime Tuesday nights at 8:15-ish, Spur Daddy, come back, man. We love you, bro.
All right. We'll step back in. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
see y'all.
Later.